Hello, and welcome to the Gaming Twins Weekly Show. This is where we discuss all the relevant gaming news going on in the industry.
Yeah.
If you want to get in on the discussion, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Or, of course, you could always join us for our weekly Thursday gaming talk show where we discuss live with you guys all the news.
Yeah. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump right into the news. Part of my quick news section here. We finally have the Modern Warfare Standalone Edition. It's finally going to arrive, and it's going to arrive at $40.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Now,
okay, so if you guys didn't know, this was originally bundled with Infinite Warfare, that infamous trailer on YouTube that got basically the most dislikes possible. Like, some of the most, okay?
Yes.
Mainly because people were very grumpy that they were not releasing this game in particular and making it available as a standalone game, and they were also making precautions to where you couldn't just sell the Infinite Warfare copy and keep the Modern Warfare Remaster copy. No, you needed that original disc, so you were stuck with it. So they're finally actually releasing that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so this actually releases June 27th, so currently it's released today.
Oh, really?
As of recording this.
Oh, shoot, okay. Does that come with the DLC? Any idea?
No, it doesn't, actually. This $40 standalone version of Modern Warfare does not include the Variety Map Pack that Activision sells separately for $15. So if you want everything, you'll have to dish out even more. So essentially, if you want the full edition of Modern Warfare, you're going to have to pay $55.
I was actually interested in this, and that was my biggest question. Does it come with the DLC? Because, of course, I'm one of the OG players who bought Infinite Warfare. I actually like the campaign because space, and I really enjoy my space stuff. So
yeah,
I'm biased. Anyways, I already bought Modern Warfare Remaster, and I haven't bought the map packs and DLC and stuff. And the fact that this is selling for $40, if it came with all the map packs and DLC, I'd feel ripped. Because I was one of the OG people who bought the game and already have it, and then now I'd have to be paying extra, and I could have been paying a whole lot less.
But wait. What? When you bought it originally, you paid $20 for Modern Warfare Remaster. Theoretically.
Yeah, but I was forced to buy that smoking piece of garbage over there, Infinite Warfare.
You mean that game you really, really like?
I actually really like it. The campaign's really cool. Multiplayer really burned out on, but the campaign was actually really cool. Try it if you haven't. But yeah, no, I was just saying, it's like all the people who wanted Modern Warfare Remaster and actually shelled out to get it, shelled out the $80, okay, to get the combo pack.
This guy.
Yeah, to actually get Modern Warfare Remaster in addition to the game no one wanted, okay. Now, technically, you would pay a whole lot more for that.
Now, quick question here. As someone who has basically bought that edition, that comes with Modern Warfare Remaster, and someone who has basically never even played the remastered version. I bought it with the remastered version.
I played it.
Maybe one day we'll turn it on.
Right.
That day has not arrived.
No.
How do you do you feel like this is worth it? Do you think this is like they're robbing people?
No, they're not robbing people.
Do you think this game is worth the $55 essentially?
Absolutely. I mean, if you played the original game, okay, there were some good old days where Call of Duty 4, okay, and Halo 3, they were like side by side, okay, those were the games to be playing at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, they were fantastic. Very great games. I had recently been playing Modern Warfare Remaster. I actually played a bunch of it, okay, I'm almost prestiged, which doesn't sound like a lot to people, but for a relapsed Call of Duty player, that's actually a lot. That was a lot of work. So yeah, if anything, I've had a junk load of fun with it. They've even been adding new modes. They have like loot packs and stuff added to the game. It is completely unnecessary, but it doesn't deter from the game at all. It's literally extra. They added...
that was the weirdest feeling is when I saw that.
It's
like the old game is here, and the old game was fine.
Yeah.
The old game was
still
fine.
Really great.
And then they added all the microtransactions. It's like, is this a bad move? And then you're playing it. It's like the old game is right here. It's just kind of like tacked on top of it. It's like
it is.
I don't think I can admit that this is wrong. I mean, I think it's fine.
It's literally in addition to the original game.
It seemed like it was a little bit annoying. It was nice to have the loot boxes and get that kind of stuff. Right. But it does venture into the realm of annoyance, at least for me, with Call of Duty and Activision's formula of way too much goddamn content.
Right.
Versus a more clean-cut version such as Overwatch. Or that Overwatch does this with their loot boxes.
Sure.
Now, this is an absolute perfect segue, because in other news, and currently available in the PTR, they have it so that the loot boxes will now greatly reduce the chance of duplicates.
Oh.
So in Overwatch,
That's good.
if you've played Overwatch as long as I have and really enjoyed the game and been opening loot boxes and stuff that you earn for leveling up, you are probably very disappointed with the amount of
Flooded with duplicates.
Duplicates. Like I have way too many duplicates for so much content still being in the game.
Yeah.
It's like
Nothing
every
is more
box I open-
disappointing when you spend like an hour to get that box, and then you get the box and you open it, you got 3 duplicates and then a player icon.
Yes.
And it's like a sock or something. It's like a Symmetra themed sock.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's like, that feels a little
I know
burned.
exactly what you mean
Feeling a little
because
burned.
I've been playing a bunch, okay, and every time I get a Dagnab loot box, I swear at least 2 of the things. One is either some currency, which is like, okay, cool, I'll spend it on something I want, I guess eventually here, which is almost never because I'm just waiting for high expensive skins.
Yeah.
Or it's like 2 duplicates, like every single time. And it drives me completely bananas. That being said, so when I did hear that they were going to greatly reduce the number of duplicates in these boxes, I was ecstatic. I was like, yes, please, thank goodness. There's too many goddamn duplicates.
Yeah.
Now, of course, other people were concerned that, well, what does that mean for, like, currency gain? You know, I can't remember what they said about that. I think they upped the rate of currency a little bit. Not the amount.
Well, if you're
you
getting
get,
less
but the more that it
duplicates, then
shows
you're
up.
earning less currency to actually use, I guess.
Basically, from what I've heard, it sounds ideal. It sounds just about
No,
right.
I would rather RNGesus be tipped in my favor than to have it not tipped in my favor and then having me to have to pay a junk load just to attempt to get what I want.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm super excited, and there's a ton of different skins and that kind of thing in that game that I really can't wait to get my hands on. Like, I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting, and I keep on opening these Dagnab boxes and not getting what I'm wanting. But the duplicates are giving me like chump change.
Duplicates are real.
It's really, really horrible. All right, so in other news, trying to look down my document here.
What do we got here? Loading, please wait.
I know, I'm trying to find out. Okay, so they had some interviews with Reggie, okay, from Nintendo, and they have they've reasserted that Animal Crossing mobile will launch this year.
Oh, will it now?
Supposedly. Now, it's a very Nintendo thing, okay? They have their Nintendo Directs, and they like to just kind of shoot these out.
Yeah.
Okay? And, I mean, it's not unheard of for Nintendo to announce games that are coming out this year, like, right around the corner. It's really weird, but Nintendo loves to do this.
Yeah.
And they do it really good. So, supposedly, that's actually going to be releasing this year, and, I mean, I'm really excited about that.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it, because I was actually really disappointed that didn't show up at E3. I was really expecting something Animal Crossing.
I know.
Specifically the app. I was like, I think it's a bit soon for them to have, like, the Switch game coming out. Maybe they could tease the idea.
Yeah, I
It's like,
thought maybe
it's
a
coming soon
teaser
enough.
or an announcement that they will
And at
be
least the
producing
app.
it.
I mean, they've been talking about the app forever. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Happy it's coming out this year.
I know, I'm itching for a new Animal Crossing. Like, I love New Leaf. It's easily
New
the
Leaf is still
greatest
really good,
Animal
though.
Crossing. I know it is.
And unfortunately,
I know.
it's such
I
a
don't want to
perfect
play it on my
little
3DS
game.
now. You
I
know?
know, but if someone hasn't played Animal Crossing, would you tell them wait for the Switch version, or would you say no? You should probably
you should go get New Leaf right
you
now,
Should go
like,
get
if
New
you
Leaf.
haven't played it.
The on the 3DS, the console that Nintendo is attempting to push out, but not really, kind of, sort of, at the end of its life. But it's like, no, you really should go buy a 3DS and go buy Animal Crossing. Because it's a really good game. There's a junk load of other games you actually should have on the 3DS, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Animal Crossing for the 3DS is a fantastic
Waiting
game.
on you, RPG Maker.
I'm telling you, the best Animal Crossing game released since the GameCube version.
You're slapping a lot of people when you say since the GameCube version.
Name one version that's better than the GameCube version.
Some people would argue.
Thank you. Moving on. Anyway, so there was some odd shenanigans going on from the Detroit Become Human official Twitter account.
What do you mean?
They dropped a burn.
A burn? Who are they burning?
Let me just read it to you.
Oh no!
Let me just read it
I
to you.
heard about this.
It's from
I
the
heard
official
about this.
Detroit Become Human Twitter account.
No.
It says, when you wake up and hashtag Detroit Become Human is still a PS4 exclusive and you're still an Xbox owner.
Oh, that was dirty.
It's like, dang, what the heck was that? What the heck? Like, out of left field.
that
Like,
was
what?
dirty.
What was that about?
Ooh.
Jeez.
Ooh.
What a brutal burn, man. It's like, jeez, come on. Now I'm
aggressive.
I am totally for this game. I cannot wait for
Detroit Become Human
to
X
release.
does look really
But it's
amazing.
like, jeez, that is harsh.
That was...
Especially as like a leading Xbox guy, you know, it's like, dang.
Yeah.
That was cruel and unusual.
Oh, look at that.
Anyway, very quickly, it got a lot of hate, and it was taken down almost immediately. But
Was it
not
really?
before people did get some screen grabs.
Wow.
Just brutal and just totally uncalled for. But I don't know.
They're starting the fires. That's all.
It's like
Fires are
jeez.
entertaining sometimes.
All right, so going ahead and getting into some of our main stories here. Apparently, if you're going to be picking up Sonic Forces for the Nintendo Switch, you're getting the discount edition.
What does that mean? What do you mean
So-
discount edition? Like a lesser version?
So I pull.
Or are you talking about like a price discount?
No, like the game runs a discount.
Oh no! Oh no!
So they're squeezing the game to get it to fit on the Nintendo Switch and to get it to work with its
Oh, so this
hardware.
is like when Ubisoft releases everything for like the Switch, the Wii U, the original Wii, the DS, the 3DS, and they got all the versions somehow all fitting on all these different systems. It's like, okay, there's a problem with some of these versions.
Yeah, it's
Clearly, some of
something
these
like
are
that.
lesser.
It's something like that, most certainly. I have a quote here.
disappointing.
It says the most notable difference is that the game runs at 30 frames per second, half the frame rate of competing systems. Textures and models are of lower quality, or with certain effects either trimmed down or removed entirely. Lush and wavy grass from the PS4 version of Green Hills is less lush and wavy on the Switch.
What is going
and
on? Where
Far
did this
more
come from?
jagged, with even more shadows being affected. The shadows cast by Eggman and Egg Mobile were distinctly lower resolution. Oh no!
Who reported this?
This is
Clearly not official.
yeah.
Or
No.
not like officially like from Sega or something, because it's like no one's gonna downplay their own game.
Most of these issues outside of frame rate are borderline unnoticeable in portable mode, but in console mode, the flaws are very apparent.
Oh no. Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, so that's some sad face news. Apparently, Sonic Forces will be, just
Okay.
Trimmed
okay,
down.
so
Trimmed
don't
down
buy
to
it for
fit.
Switch. I have to say that
if
is
you're
one
looking
thing I
for
always worry
the
about.
full experience, like I mean, if you're gonna get a 50% frame rate cut, I don't know, man. Like, there's no way I can't buy it on that console.
Yeah, but you
Even
know,
in
when
full
we
screen
started
mode.
caring about FPS, okay, we started with when like Call of Duty 4, okay, released
Now,
when
wait,
60
wait.
FPS was revolutionary. It was like, whoa!
Now I'm just saying.
All the PC gamers were like, what you talking about?
I totally get this argument. I totally understand, the resolution debate and all that,
Yeah.
the mild frame rate fluctuations and that kind of thing. This isn't a mild frame
No,
rate
this is,
fluctuation.
this
This is
is a
50%.
cut down
This is
version.
30 frames versus 60 entirely.
Yeah.
And I guess if all you have is a Nintendo Switch, then yeah, good for you. You're going to enjoy Sonic Forces.
Yeah, at least you can
in
get
a
Sonic
portable
Forces.
mode. You can't argue it's portable.
Is it releasing on the 3DS?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. But you can't argue. It is portable. And if that is your selling point, it's like, man, I am a traveling person. I ride the train into work every single day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have my Switch with me, and I want Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
Totally pick it up.
Yeah,
Portable.
I'd say go for it. Yeah.
But in this case, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
No, you prefer to get the better console experience. We have the other consoles available, so might as well get it for that. I'm not dying to have Sonic Forces on my Switch. Unlike Sonic Mania, that one I'm looking at.
Yeah, so
That'd be nicer on Switch.
I don't know. I'm just totally disappointed with that.
Yeah.
All right, you want to talk about this one?
Oh yes. Okay. Go
ahead.
So this is really interesting. Different topic here. Switching over to Super Mario Odyssey. Okay. That
You just said the Nintendo Switch snap.
yes, it's necessary.
That's beautiful.
Every time you say it, it's necessary. You're supposed to do that.
I agree.
Anyways, okay, the thing with Super Mario Odyssey is Mario now has this ability where he like throws his hat, okay, and he can like possess objects and critters.
Yeah.
Okay, this is really interesting. Recently today I was listening to IGN's Nintendo podcast, okay, and they had an interview with Bill Trenton.
Yeah.
Okay, they had him on the show. Okay, and he was there to talk about Super Mario Odyssey. And they were able to ask him all these questions or whatever. He will only answer so many questions. Anyways, one of the interesting things he mentioned, which is, these are little facts, okay? Actually, could I see that? Let me see that thing. Okay. No.
Oh, the notes part?
Yeah, the notes part.
Right there.
Okay, so basically, what is it? Okay, so this is interesting. So Mario can, in quotes, capture enemies and things that are not already wearing hats.
Yes.
Reasoning behind that is that you can't possibly wear 2 hats. That would be silly.
God, I love Nintendo.
So yeah, some of the people,
whatever.
Some of the people
fine.
in New Donk City, it's like they got a businessman and he's wearing a hat. You can't capture him. He's already wearing a hat. You can capture people who aren't wearing hats.
I wonder if like that was like a puzzle element at one point.
I don't know.
There's nothing but
I don't know,
businessmen.
but it's interesting.
And you're like, I gotta capture somebody.
Well, that was also the thing. I remember seeing the Nintendo Treehouse live stream, okay, and they were showing them playing the game, and they were playing in the forest area, and they had these one little onion-looking enemies, okay, where they can like stretch their legs and stand up really tall, okay.
Yeah.
But they had like these little pot things on their heads, like a planter's pot.
Okay.
It, like flipped on their heads as a cover, and I thought, oh, that would have been really cool if they possessed it when they had the pot. They would have the extra defense. But what they did is they knocked the pot off, and then they possessed it. Okay, I didn't know at the time that you couldn't possess something already wearing a hat. Technically, a hat. Okay,
That's so weird.
Yeah,
they added a layer of defense for enemies.
Sure,
and adding to the puzzle.
can't possess
why
Bowser.
not?
Bowser's got a hat.
No. Oh, no.
White top hat.
He does have a hat.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
My goodness.
I'm not saying that he can. Anyways, let me see. This was really interesting, okay? A lot of people were saying, Mario, he can possess a T-Rex. He can possess a rock. Not a rock. The little statue thing. Electricity, a bullet bill, a Goomba. Okay? All these things. He can possess all these things. And then someone put up a fun Twitter post. just as a fun little thing. I had like this picture of Kirby, okay, and he's wearing Mario's hat. Just normal Kirby wearing Mario's hat. It says Kirby has eaten Mario.
And that's referencing Super Smash Bros.
Super Smash Bros. Has his power, you know. And then it has Kirby with a Mario mustache and the hat. It just happens that Kirby happens to have the mustache on there. It says Kirby has been possessed by Mario. And it has in caps at the bottom, know the difference. Then Nintendo actually kind of, like the person they sent this out as a fun PSA. Okay. Then Nintendo actually kind of replied to it saying, actually, Mario has captured Kirby. So kind of correcting kind of the term possessed.
I guess they didn't like the term. Like, it just felt ugly to them?
Maybe. And this is the interesting thing, okay? In the interview with Bill Trenton, okay, he was saying, like, they were saying, oh, we saw Mario, he possessed a bullet bill. What's your favorite thing he possessed? Okay, and then he was like, he's like, oh, well, when he possessed this or something or whatever. He was going along with the terminology. He said possessed. Yeah. Okay, meaning at the time, Nintendo didn't think of the wording as to what they were calling this.
You know how much that offends me?
Well, that's the thing is that some people say, oh, PR. They're like, no, we can't say this. Nintendo's hypersensitive. They want to be as little offensive as possible. Okay, so they're saying, no, we can't kind of say. I'm presuming that's why they're correcting this, saying, oh, he said like, oh, it's Kirby possessed or whatever. No, the difference is that actually he's captured Kirby. Like it was kind of blunt like that. It's like actually Kirby has been captured, in quotes, captured by Mario. Okay. So I find that really interesting that they were kind of
they're
kind of
directing
they're shifting the current. They're shifting the current. What people are calling it. Everyone was saying possessed. And I'm not gonna lie, that seems like the most accurate thing.
Possessed is what's gonna happen if you're taking over.
Yeah, you're taking control of a thing. Okay, and well, it's like okay, they're saying captured. It's like okay, that's a nicer word.
Captured means to grab something. Not so much to control and puppeteer.
Capture and not let it go, I guess.
Yeah, like Pokemon. You capture Pokemon.
Sure.
I guess you control them, but you're giving them orders. You're giving them orders, so you're not really like being the Pokemon.
Hey, if you don't have enough badges, they won't listen to you. They at least have free will. In this, doesn't look like they got free will. Nope.
No, that's
like possession.
It's possession.
I don't give a rat's. But anyways, yeah, I thought that was interesting. It was like at a time, at least a big head honcho in Nintendo was actually using the current terminology of what other people are saying because they didn't have a word for it. So I found that interesting that Nintendo seems to push a little effort in shifting the sands, the currents.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting.
It's interesting to see, like, especially Nintendo, they come out with this new game. Okay, like, we had heard about this, but we didn't know he could take over enemies until this E3.
Yeah.
Like, it was a big surprise when you saw in the trailer, he throws the hat at a frog, and it's suddenly it's like, dun, 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 and he's like, he's a frog, and it's like, whoa!
Like, yeah, everyone's freaking out.
We saw T-Rex at the beginning, he's wearing a hat, and we're like, what?
And that was the thing, it's like, what game is this? It's like, it kind of looks like Monster Hunter, kind of looks like Xenoblade, like with the big grassy fields and everything, big monster, okay.
It's Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, it's a T-Rex with a hat on. Okay, whatever, he's got a hat.
That was interesting. I did
not expect Mario.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see, them come out with this new information and suddenly, they can't really expect everything.
Yeah.
They didn't anticipate people were going to use the word possess.
It's like the Xbox One. Where
Yeah.
they're like, we don't know what the short's going to be. And then everyone's like, the X-Bone. And they're like, oh, we didn't see that coming.
Didn't realize.
Didn't see that.
Didn't realize they were dropping an X-Bone.
Yep.
You know?
Didn't realize it. But that's the thing. So Nintendo here is trying to course correct a little bit, kind of shifted people. It's like, no, he's captured it.
It's not working. It's not for me anyway.
No, it's very easy. It's like when you
casually,
see
I
it, it's
say
like, yeah,
possession.
he possessed the Goomba.
And it's because by definition, just based on what we're seeing, he's puppeteering these things.
Yeah.
He's possessing them.
Yep.
He's totally possessing them. All right, I want to shift gears into Pokemon Go.
Okay.
Pokemon Go recently got an update. It was a big update.
It did.
You know what I mean? You were going out and there were like gyms. They were shut down.
They were shut down. It said this gym is closed for remodeling. I was like, what?
Yeah, like what?
No one had
what does that even
the
mean? It's a
gym.
mobile
It
app.
had a cool open dome or whatever. It was great.
Yeah,
No team had it. I was like,
Yep.
oh, this is really cool. This is really neat.
Yeah, so
excited to
they provided a huge update where they added all sorts of new features to the game, and one of them was the new gym system, where you kind of put up Pokemon and you kind of like instead of them just like sitting there and towering and completely destroying anyone and everyone constantly forever, and there's nothing you can blast to do.
Yep. You need someone strong enough to come and knock them down, basically, because you're not going to do it.
So in this case, instead, as more people battle against the gym, their Pokemon will get worn out, over time.
It'll
and
lower their CP level.
Yeah, it keeps lowering their CP and that kind of thing because they kind of lose their will. And you have to feed them berries. It's their microtransaction thing. You have to feed them berries and make them happy and that kind of thing. Yeah. So they added a new gym system.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing they added, was a mode called Raids. Okay?
Raids.
Do you know anything about Raids?
I don't know anything about Raids. I heard, I checked the app and it said one was going on nearby.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, what is this?
What does this even mean?
I didn't actually find out, unfortunately.
So I actually saw a raid occur today.
Oh, did you?
I didn't get to participate. There was nobody participating. I just saw one actually turn on. And they said there was a raid nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was about to activate. And I noticed that what happened is one of the gyms converted into a raid.
Oh.
Okay.
What does that mean?
So as soon as the raid occurred, there was this Pokemon shows up. Okay. It was a Magmar, and its CP was like 11,000.
What?
Yeah, like 11,000. Like the best of the best Pokemon
Really?
are like 2.9K now.
Yeah, max at 3K.
This bad boy is 11,000.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm like, oh my goodness. So especially when you
What
open
a
up the
clever
app
idea.
right now.
They even chose a random Pokemon, so they have any Pokemon they want. They can just stick on the super high
it's just
CP.
this really, really decked out Magmar.
Okay.
Okay, so the Magmar's chilling there, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go try this. I click on it and find out it's 11,000. I'm like, I ain't doing this. I'm gonna have my anus handed to me. My Pokemon aren't anywhere near that. And the whole idea is that you would get a bunch of your friends together. They do all battle it, and I think if I remember correctly, you can capture it. Like if you beat the raid or something like that, you get rewards for beating the raid and that kind of thing.
Oh man. If you can capture,
But
that's
it's a
how you can
community
do the
effort.
birds. Just saying.
Now, I kind of heard about these raids before with the update and that kind of thing, but I actually got to see what occurred today. And when I say occur, I mean I saw it actually open up, happen before it started, when it started. It had a duration timer, which was 60 minutes. Okay, so there was 1 hour. That puppy is just sitting there.
Yeah.
So if you're looking through your app and they're like, oh, raid is happening soon. It has a countdown timer when it's going to happen, and then the countdown timer is there as well. So you see,
You
it
need
59
notifications for
minutes.
this.
I could drive down to the raid right now.
Yeah.
I got 50. Are you kidding me? I could get there.
Yeah.
And you could get there with your friends, meet up, do these raids, and I thought it was an awesome
that's a
add
fun
to the game.
idea. That's a fun idea because that can get people in the local area just running back to things and collecting together again,
exactly.
like they
Talk
did
about
when at the
making
launch of the app.
Talking about making a communal event out of something.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, all these Pokemon Go players are going to suddenly meet at this area.
That's actually really cool.
Oh yeah, you fighting the raid? Yeah, I'm doing the raid too. All right, let's do this.
That's actually really cool.
So I thought that was a cool update. All right, I think we should talk about our biggest story tonight.
And what is that?
So,
Oh no. Okay.
Nintendo has finally come out, downright confirmed. It's been rumored and rumored and rumored. It kind of seemed really obvious, but it has finally been announced. I totally missed the announcement and didn't even know until like midnight the next day. It was terrible. The Super Nintendo Classic is a thing, and it's happening.
Yay!
Now, I am seeing Man, it is so split. Most people, I would say, are like ecstatic. They can't wait to get their hands on this thing.
Who's
that
split on
being
this?
said, a lot of people are split based on the games that are available for this thing.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we are going to go down that. But first, before we get into that, this puppy is not the NES Classic, okay? It's not the same price. It's not the same amount of games. We all know that these games are not at the same level that the NES games were. Okay, there are some throw-ons on that NES Classic, compared to this game. These games are full-fledged games. Okay?
These are the premium favorites.
These are some premium games. Now, it's going to cost you $80. At least here in the U.S., it's going to cost you $79.99.
Okay.
It'll be available September 29th this year. So I'm super excited about this.
Taking that day off of work.
We have to get our hands on this. Miss Wizard?
September 29th.
I forgot. I just side note. Okay, we have to get our hands on this thing. It releases September 29th.
We
if we want to
really
try and get, if I want
absolutely
to try to get me that day off or something like that. Just side note. Sorry, I'm getting derailed here. But the Super Nintendo
This
Classic
is necessary.
Edition is coming, and I cannot be more excited. Just like I was with the NES Classic, I came at this talking about how it was. It's a beautiful love letter to Nintendo fans and to the people who grew up in that generation.
Right.
And you and I have constantly discussed, especially with the NES Classic, where we totally missed the mark.
Right.
It was just not at our age. We were too young at the time, and the generation had moved on.
Yeah.
By the time
We
got our
basically
hands on
missed it.
Now, the
We
same
missed
thing
the-
happened to us with the Super NES. Now, the Super NES was totally available within our time frame, but at the range that my parents, had the affordability, they didn't
We were
get us
kids. We
that
didn't even
console.
know it existed.
Exactly, and
at the
I
time.
didn't have access to a friend who had one, so I didn't see it until years later, and I always hated it that I didn't get to participate in that generation, especially.
Yeah.
This is a very beloved generation. Okay, so this puppy is going to come with 21 games.
21. Okay.
Yes, included in the box. Thank you, Nintendo. 2 controllers.
Oh, there
2
we
controllers.
go. Thank you.
And I just want to say, side confirmed fact.
That's a little bit more for that price tag. So
Yes,
there you go.
exactly.
That's where some of your
You got
prices
less
go.
games. The games are bigger. Okay, they're very high rated, and there's
Arguably
now
better.
2 controllers.
Yeah.
That's very good right out of the box because you had to fight people for them.
I did.
You got
There were 2 controllers.
dirty looks for
I
grabbing
got
the
very
last controller.
no. I didn't get dirty looks. I got pleading.
Oh,
I got pleading. People were behind me. The first guy in line, the guy who was waiting there since 1 in the morning. Okay, of course he was first in line. He was there 1 in the morning. Okay, got his NES Classic. Got his got player 2's controller. Okay, got the spare controller. I'm next in line because I went pretty early. I was second in line because I didn't go bananas crazy like 1 in the morning.
You went on
Whatever.
what 6 o'clock?
No, 5:30.
Oh,
I got there at
jeez.
5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was early. And then they had 1 controller left, and then the guy buys it, and then the first guy walks off, and then the guy
they
next
told
to me,
you how many there were?
everyone just starts looking at me because there's they said there were 2 controllers. First guy bought him, walked off, and then everyone just looks at me. They're like, you don't want that second controller. I was like, guys, I got a twin. I need that second controller.
So I'm here. I have a twin brother. I'm sorry, you guys are blanked. There's nothing I can do
Oblivion
about
blanked.
this.
That is
Thank
what
goodness. I'm so happy we got that second controller.
Absolutely.
Totally happy about that. Now, side confirmed fact. Controller length, 5 feet.
Really?
Yep, NES Classic, 3 feet.
Oh, thank you. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay.
It's like, all right, not much better, but it is way better than the 3 feet.
It's
of
better
horrible.
than literally everyone who grabs their controller is picking the console up
I know.
when you attempt to play
This
it.
puppy is hanging off the couch.
And I thought I'd be totally aware of this, okay? I thought, it's like, no, I'm not going to do that or whatever. First thing I did, I picked the thing up, I just come back just slightly, and it's picking up the whole console. I was like, oh
jeez.
no.
Oh, dang it.
Yes, dang, okay.
All
this
right.
really is a problem.
Back on the floor like I'm 6 again.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, now, so I'm very happy with that. They've confirmed that it's going to be 5-foot cords. That's just fantastic news. Thank you, Nintendo. 2 out of the box. Yes. How could this be better? Maybe the game lineup. So let's hear the game lineup.
Can't be better.
Okay.
Yep, let's hear it.
Starting off absolutely strong.
Oh, that's a good list.
Super Mario World.
Oh, that is a perfect game already.
Arguably one of the greatest games released of all time. In my opinion, it is clearly
That game is literally a perfect game. That
I
is
think that
the
thing is in
system
my
seller
top
of the
5.
SNES.
It's in my top 5 games of all time. Like I
It
don't
pretty
think
much
I
is
can deny
because
it.
there's that much content there.
There's so much.
It's absolutely fun. I don't know.
I can't deny
Wait
that
till you
game
get
at
your
all.
hands on this SNES. Just wait till you guys get your hands on it. To which they said this won't have nearly the supply issue that the original NES did. Nintendo was reassuring.
I heard some additional comments then.
Oh, no.
Now, they will be producing significantly more Super NES Classic editions, okay?
Okay.
That being said, get it in 2017 because there is absolutely no confirming. They said as current plans, we're ending production in December. We're just at the end of 2017. That's it.
Okay, so they're producing more, but it is a very limited run, so
It means
make sure you
don't
get it.
wait.
If they're done by December, okay, and it's releasing September 29th, basically October. So it's October to December, and that is your window, 3 months.
Yeah. And that's what they wanted with the NES
Get your hands
Classic.
on this, guys.
That's
Get on
exactly
this.
what they wanted with the NES Classic,
Yeah.
where they said,
Go
this
early.
is
Here's
just
here's my
supposed to be
tip to you
a
guys.
fun thing.
Get there at 5:30. Most people are too lazy and won't get out of bed, and they will get
you-
there
if you really wanna get
late.
one,
If you
yes.
really want to get your hands on one, you want to guarantee you get your hands on one, and you will go at 5:30.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation.
No kidding. I mean,
I was second place in line, and literally no one showed up until about 6:30 in the morning. And it was really weird because everyone who showed up, the early guys, okay, every one of them were at least 35 plus. The original
That's
guys
so
who grew
great.
up with the console.
That's
was great.
And
I was
we're
like, oh my
just
God.
under that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we were. I was the youngest guy there, and everyone was talking about how they enjoyed the console. Then they were asking me. I was like, oh, no, I totally missed this generation. I really wanted to play it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, no. It's like, I'm here because I want to be a part of that generation. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to say it's some club that I'm not allowed in and I'm trying to, to be a part of the club or anything. But it's like, just missing
be a
that
part of the
chunk
club.
history.
Yeah.
Especially with us.
We
respect
love video
gaming
games.
and
We
video
loved them
games
since the dawn of
and all
time.
that. And, I mean, I respect all the way down to my Atari 2600. And I mean, before that, I mean, I don't really have any access to games. But that's about as early as at least I own.
Right.
And we respect gaming. So we want to be able to enjoy these generations, including, of course, the Super NES. So, including Super Mario World, like, this is the first one on the
dang.
list. Super Mario World, it's like,
That
yes!
one alone for the box, man. That one alone.
Absolutely. To be able to play that.
And actually,
with
honest
the
to God,
legit
those
original
first five,
controller.
oh my God. Yeah.
Like, for me, look, anyone can run it on an emulator on a PC. Look, you can run it on your flip phone, okay?
Yep, you can.
But I would love to be able to experience that generation as it was intended to be experienced with that controller. That's how people enjoyed it.
Specifically with a controller, and I mean, you can get your fancy emulators. You can use keyboard and everything. You can get even super bootleg USB versions of SNES controllers and stuff. But at least in my experience, I've never had a third-party controller that is as accurate as like the original controllers. My primary one alternative controller I would use in a PC is like an Xbox 360 controller, just because it naturally plugged into it. It's a great controller, except it has the worst D-pad in existence. And of course, if you want to be playing your classic games and stuff, you need a good D-pad. Yeah. So I think this is really cool. Oh shoot! I forgot the big old banner on the side of the box. This is why you buy it.
This list
is
is
why you buy the
fantastic.
official box.
Now, like I said, some people are very conflicted with this list. Some people don't like the list.
Sorry, guys.
Not
If
that
you
they
don't
don't like
know,
it, just they're disappointed that some things are missing. Now, you and I are like, man, we missed a gen, man.
No, we missed a gen. No, this is nice.
All right. So, coming off of Super Mario World, really, really hard, we have Super Mario Kart.
Not
Not
bad.
really like the greatest.
I was never the biggest fan of it, but
I don't think anybody was.
No, but that was the thing, is that I did play like Super Mario Super Circuit on the Game Boy Advance, which is basically a Super NES version of the game. Where it's like a 2D flat plane, and you're playing. It's so fun. I had fun with it. And it has the character graphics of the N64 game because, they were just that amazing in the N64 era. They're just flat paced sprites.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. But anyways, I'm not against that. That's cool. I'll get my Mario Kart.
Next on the list, we have The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
That's just bananas to even have it.
like, okay, first of all,
are you serious?
Now, I said Super Mario World is one of the
Mario World.
highest, revered games of all time.
Yeah.
Talk about A Link to the Past,
Right next
also
to
one
it.
of the most highest revered
Yeah, it's
games
right
of all
next to
time.
it.
Like, having both of those is mind blown here. Okay, I cannot be. I'm already overhyped for this machine.
Yeah.
As someone who missed the gen, it's like I've played both of those games to death. Okay, I love them. I love those games so much. But being able to play with that classic controller, being able to play them again because I'm going to keep replaying these games. They're so good.
Absolutely.
I was ready to replay A Link to the Past months ago.
Yep.
Okay, to be honest, and now I have a reason to wait and play it with the legit controller. I can't wait. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm very happy I can do this, like, so that I don't have to go out and buy a legit Super NES and then track down a $70 cartridge and then buy another $50 worth of controllers.
And then get an old tube TV to plug it into.
Yeah, I'm so it automatically.
I'm happy about that because then now we don't have to play the
1080p.
guesswork of using a really old piece of technology and hoping that it continues to function. Like my N64, our original N64 that we had, I had to buy like a new power brick and everything for it just to make the thing work, and it works. But it's kind of nice to have this nice new box with basically the greatest hits on it.
I gotta admit, I gotta stop looking ahead because I'm like,
stop looking ahead because I'm seeing it. It's like, oh my god,
I am getting overwhelmed by this goddamn list. Okay, so we have Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, a Link to the Past. Okay, F-Zero.
F-Zero, that's actually
like
really
the
cool.
legit F-Zero, like the F-Zero that made F-Zero. Like I'm so excited. Was F-Zero on the NES? I don't know.
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
I didn't think so.
With the SNES, that's where they were playing with the 3D graphics.
Yeah.
And that was the thing.
Like the legit original F-Zero.
Yeah.
My God, I can't wait to play that game. When I was a kid, I got like hints of playing some of these games. Just hints.
Yep.
Okay, and F-Zero
them.
was one of those where I did really enjoy it. And I do love that game. It's one of the it's a fast-paced racing game.
It was 3D, people. Just saying.
All right, now the next one I was getting a little overwhelmed with. Super Metroid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super Metroid.
I've never gotten to play that game.
No, we would have never been able to get
my hands on. I played Super Mario World. I played Super Mario Kart. A Link to the Past. I played F-Zero. Yeah. I've never gotten my hands on Super Metroid.
Yeah.
And I could not be more excited. I love Metroidvania games. With the new 3DS Metroidvania game coming out, I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah,
even though I vowed not to buy any more goddamn 3DS games.
Yep. Yeah, you're gonna be. Yeah, you're gonna.
They're getting me. I can't stop. This is this.
It's Nintendo. It's Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo. God. But a Metroidvania game with a Metroid game I haven't played, I could not be more excited.
Yeah.
Now, next, as quote from the actual website, for the first time ever, played the never before released Star Fox 2.
Woo!
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. Star Fox 2. Good God.
Now,
I have some notes on this one.
Yes, there's a few notes on that, but first I did want to go ahead and express my admiration for this game.
Yeah.
I've never played it, although, that being said, concepts from this game were actually put into the DS game for Star Fox Command, where you kind of go and you do random skirmishes, and then other elements, such as the Walker, from Star Fox Zero, was actually part of Star Fox 2.
Yeah.
That's bananas!
Yep.
That's so bananas.
Little Chicken Walker. It came from Star Fox 2. They had the mechanic.
Now, we're huge Star Fox fans, okay? Yep. So being able to play Star Fox 2, an unreleased game, to the goddamn public, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Even if it's terrible, I would love to get some history for Star Fox. More history from Star Fox. I'm that kind of guy. Like, if I love something,
this is
can't
official
wait to see more of the lore for
it.
This
is official Star Fox canon. Just saying.
Unreleased. Now that it's released. How cool. Now, I do want to go ahead and jump ahead in the list. Okay,
I want to give the notes on this one. Just why this is significant.
This is just a slight side note.
Oh, go ahead.
Because it'll go into your notes.
Okay.
Star Fox is also included in this machine. Star Fox will be available on the Super NES Classic as well. So I'm going to be able to play the original Star Fox and Star Fox 2. That's awesome.
On the same goddamn box.
So we will have played all of the Star Fox.
All the Star Fox.
All of the Star Fox. Star Fox. Star Fox Original, Star Fox 2, Star Fox 64,
Adventures,
Star Fox Adventures, Star Fox Assault,
Command,
Star Fox Command,
Zero,
Star Fox Zero. We played all the Star Foxes!
All the Star Fox!
After we get the Super NES.
Yeah.
Yes! Go ahead with your side notes.
Okay, side notes.
Could not be more excited.
Okay.
Too excited here.
Very, very excited. Let me see. Where do I have my notes?
Your notes aren't on here, man.
They're not on here?
They're not on here.
Dang, what did I do?
Go with what you remember,
right here.
and then I'll fill in your gaps.
Okay, so Kotaku kind of did a
nice summary.
Kind of a summary or whatever. They were saying that the Star Fox 2 dev, the programmer for it, was thrilled, of course, that the game is actually releasing.
No doubt.
Here's the thing, because the game was basically finished. It was basically done.
Yeah, that was the weirdest. Yeah. That was one of the weirdest mysteries.
It was basically done.
It's the unreleased Star Fox 2.
Well, that's the thing. Is that mystery unsolved? or mystery solved or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Uncovered
coming
or
out.
whatever.
Yes.
The factor is that apparently Nintendo didn't want competitors or didn't want people drawing comparison between PlayStation and what is that, the Sega Saturn, okay?
Yeah.
Where they had much better 3D, and then the SNES was like kind of choking along with its 3D, okay? It's like, hey, it's really cool, and they figured out all these mechanics and everything, created like Star Fox 2 is basically a mechanical marvel, okay? But on outdated 3D, like, and by the time they would have been releasing it, it would have looked outdated to begin with.
You know,
and they're like,
Nintendo
okay,
was
it's better we
amazing
don't
with
do
that,
it.
where they can crunch things and just get them to work. It's like, how did you do this?
Yeah.
Like, this is technically amazing.
Yep.
Literally, technically amazing.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Nintendo didn't want people drawing comparisons, so they shelved the game. So, but it's really cool. So the game is actually being released with the SNES Mini.
That's
which is
absolutely
really cool. And
fantastic.
I'm totally excited about that because, I mean, the game was never released, and of course I love my Star Fox, and I absolutely want more Star Fox, and after Star Fox Zero just crashed, I'm not sure we're going to get any more Star Fox.
I know,
so
I'm
kinda
terrified.
Happy. Like,
Please,
honest to God,
Nintendo,
after
don't
Star Fox
kill it.
Zero, I expected the next 5 years we'd either get some Star Fox, like, within 5 years,
Yeah.
or none.
Like, you
whatsoever.
revived the series,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, no.
Yeah, no, well, that was the thing.
You can
It's like,
check out my own
after
review
Star
on our
Fox Zero-
YouTube channel for Star Fox Zero. It's not...
After Star Fox Zero,
it's not a
I
glowing
was
one.
afraid that we're not going to get a game within 5 years, or it would be another 5 years before we even heard anything about Star Fox.
Yeah.
And boom, we got Star Fox 2, new content.
Oh, please tell me that's not the
Yeah.
only thing we're gonna get. All right, so one other side fun fact. I don't know if you heard about this, but apparently you don't get Star Fox 2 out of the box.
Yeah, this is so cool. This is a great idea. I'm totally okay with this. Go ahead.
So essentially,
Explain.
you have to at least play Star Fox and like I think beat the first level of Star Fox on the Super NES. Once you beat the first level, you'll unlock Star Fox 2 on your NES Classic. Maybe that's why it's 21 games. Because it's 20 games plus Star Fox 2, which is the 21st game on there.
Ah,
That's my guess. Like
okay.
it's a nice rounded off thing, and then you unlock a 21st one.
Right. Okay.
Which, whatever. Cool. All right, moving on to some of these other ones. Okay, we have Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw something on the side that was like, ah!
What?
Is today the 27th?
It is the 27th.
It is!
What?
RPG Maker is supposed to be released today.
Man, I don't care about RPG Maker.
I'm getting that now! I'm getting that after this! Oh my god! Sorry, continue.
Get your goddamn RPG Maker.
I'm sorry,
in a little
continue.
bit.
Continue with the
Jeez.
list of games on
Let's
the
go.
SNES.
This is the future, man.
Okay, this is the future, guys.
Street
SNES
Fighter
Classic.
2 Turbo.
Okay, cool. Street Fighter.
Okay. Now, I haven't actually, believe it or not, I've never played a classic Street Fighter.
Shh, they don't need to know that.
I've never played a classic
No,
Street Fighter.
we haven't played any classic Street Fighter.
Which is surprising. Okay. Super Punch Out.
Glad I get the chance. Super Punch Out. Okay.
Is Super Punch Out good?
I have no idea. I've never heard of Super Punch
I
Out.
don't either. Okay. We have Castlevania 4. I think it's Super Castlevania 4.
Okay, that's cool. That's
don't
where
know.
they're starting to up the graphics and everything, so I'm excited to play that.
Metroidvania Castlevania, Metroidvania style game.
Yeah.
Castlevania game, I guess. Which I'm
Look
excited
at these
about.
list of games. Oh my god, continue.
Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country.
Yes,
Are you kidding
please.
me?
Yes,
We only got to play this. Oh my god, we only got to play this a tiny bit. The fact that we're gonna have a copy of Donkey Kong Country, I'm beating that game. I'm
know.
gonna play that thing
I
all the
know.
way through. Oh my god.
Can you play co-op in that game?
Maybe I don't remember. I remember us playing it
There's
all the time
two on
the
screen
limited
sometimes.
time that we'd have.
You'd swap
availability.
between them, right? I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna play. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. But I mean, oh man, I would love to play Donkey Kong Country. That's awesome. I loved that
God.
game.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what a great game. Mega Man X.
Okay. Cool.
Mega Man
I think
10?
it's good. Yeah. I think it's good.
How many Mega Man games am I missing between here? My goodness.
Or is it Mega Man X? Let's just call it Mega
I
Man
think
X
it's just
for
a
now.
series of X.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, Mega Man X. I don't know if that's any good.
I think it's good. I think it's good.
Kirby Superstar. And it quotes right in front of the box. 8 games in 1. You remember that game, Kirby Superstar?
Yes, it was kind of
with
boring.
like all of the games.
Yeah, I played through it.
Yeah, it's not
it
really
had
that
3DS
great, but,
or DS release or one of the two, whatever. I beat it. Kind of boring.
I remember this game. Yeah, it was
Not against
surprisingly
it.
a boring game, but the mini games were fun.
Yeah.
Remember the one where you jump up and you crack the ground down to the core?
You crack
the star in
Pop
half?
Star in half.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm surprised you remember the name of Popstar.
Yeah.
It is Popstar.
I love it.
All right, Final Fantasy 3.
Cool.
That's awesome.
I've
I would
tried
love a
Final
again.
Fantasy 3 on the DS. It was really cool. Wanted to play it. It's like there's too many games. Never got to it. So I'm glad I got it on this.
Kirby's Dream Course. Is this like Kirby?
I don't know what it
Air
is.
Ride? Is this like the origins of Kirby Air Ride? I actually don't know what
sure.
this is. I see familiar
Yes.
bosses like Wispy Woods and the Thundercloud.
I see that next one. Puffing out my chest for
Of course, Star Fox, the original, and it's got a big FX on the corner of the box.
Yeah, because 3D FX.
Yeah. Yoshi's Island.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my
Yoshi's
god, Yoshi's
Island.
Island.
No
Oh
kidding.
my god, guys, that game is so fantastic.
That game is amazing.
Oh my god.
Now like just
I
based
gotta stop looking ahead.
Stop
I gotta
looking
stop
ahead.
looking ahead.
Stop looking ahead. Jeez.
Oh, sorry, continue.
Now, Yoshi's Island, okay?
Yeah.
Fantastic game. We've hit so many amazing games in this generation already.
Yeah.
It's like, yes,
Yeah, we have.
please. This is
And we're
a
about to hit
fantastic
more.
list. All right, we have Super Mario RPG,
are
Legend
you
of the Seven
kidding me?
Stars.
I love Paper Mario. This is basically the roots there, like where the Mario RPG series
I've
are
never
coming
played
from.
this
I
game.
need to play this, okay, because I love the RPG series to
I've
death.
never played this. I know it's an isometric game.
Yeah.
I've never played this game.
I can't wait to play it. I absolutely can't wait to play it.
It's a Mario RPG. Like, I don't even know how it works. I don't
Malo,
remember.
man. Malo.
I don't know about Malo.
You know
Everybody
Malo?
loves Malo. I don't know who he is.
You should know Malo.
Is he like the puppet looking thing?
You fool.
Is he
You
the
should
puppet?
know Malo.
Is he the puppet or the cloud?
He's the cloud.
Who's
he
the
might
puppet?
be cotton candy.
Is the puppet like a G name or something?
I don't remember this puppet, actually.
G name.
We haven't played it, guys.
All right, we have Contra 3, The Alien Wars, I think.
Contra 3. Big name. There
Whatever.
you go.
Contra sounds awesome sauce. Secret of Mana.
Okay, I've heard great things about that. Oh my god, the next one. Shoot.
Earthbound.
Yay!
I am finally
I
going
need
to
to play that.
Why is this game so heavily revered?
We're gonna find out.
I gotta
We're
play
gonna
this
find out.
game.
Yeah.
And then I have to refuse to call it Earthbound. I have to call it Mother, right?
Yep.
Is that's what you're supposed to do,
supposed
right?
to call it Mother. Yeah.
You're supposed to call it Mother?
Yeah, Mother. Mother from the motherland.
So what's going on with Mother 2?
What about Mother 2?
Mother 2 exist?
Um,
Or is Mother 3 the controversial?
Mother 3 was the one never
Irreleasable.
released in America. They're like, why didn't you translate this? You
that
crazy
was Mother
people.
2.
No, that's Mother 3.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the mothers.
They don't know nothing about the
Mother.
mothers.
And of course we have Super Ghouls and Goblins.
Okay, cool.
Which is, I don't know. I think everybody loves that game. I think.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be
So
one
yeah,
hot box.
just to review, Super Mario World,
Yeah.
A Link to the Past, F-Zero, Super Metroid,
Oh, don't forget the big old banner.
Donkey Kong Country, Yoshi's Island, Star Fox 2,
Yeah. We're skipping a bunch of games and offending people.
Earthbound. I'm sure I'm offending people. I'm sure I'm offending
much
people.
everything on this
But,
box is pretty much
There's
gold
so
here.
much on here. Like, I cannot wait to play this. I haven't even got through all my NES
There
Classic
are more games on this that I actually want to play than on the NES Classic. Like I've
That's
sampled
sadly
some of the other
true.
ones and everything. It was like some of them I was like, I'm never gonna touch this.
See,
but
and
this,
that's the
there's
thing, okay, with the NES Classic,
most of
okay?
the box I'm playing.
That's the thing about the NES Classic is the NES Classic was even more before our time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
it
we
really
had
was,
very little interaction with the NES. We had we played Duck Hunt with the light gun, which was
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
And we played Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, we did.
Any other NES games we like casually had?
Played Donkey Kong, with the old arcade machine. We actually got to play around with that, and it was just a little.
Yeah, but we were playing that on an arcade machine. I don't know. Did we ever play
We
it
played
on
Balloon Fight. We played a lot in Animal Crossing. Remember?
That's true. Animal Crossing gave us
Animal
a
Crossing
lot of
taught us a
taste
lot. We
of
got
those games.
tennis. We had Excite Bike. We had Balloon Fight. Mario Bros.
See, and that's the thing
Now
about the
got Super Mario
times.
Bros.
It's
They
like
had
those
Zelda.
games
It
were
was cool.
like they're cryptic. Yes, obviously,
They're old.
for how old they are.
Yeah.
They're respectable, of course, and they're a
How
technical
much
marvel of the
Excite
time.
Bike and tennis did we play in that?
Too
Oh my
much.
God, way too
way
much.
too much. But my whole point is that that was way before our time. And as the Super NES came, and a much more powerful console, these games are really fleshed out.
Yeah.
Like they're still incredibly impressive to this day. That cannot be denied.
Yeah.
You could put these in the hands of a modern gamer, even these mobile app wielding younger millennials.
Yeah.
I say that dirty. We're technically
Dirty
in the
word.
millennial gen.
Yeah, technically.
But you can put that in front of them, and they could not deny that this is a full-fledged game, full of content.
Yeah.
Versus like even the NES, it's a little harder to appreciate due to the technical limitations of the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, I couldn't be more excited just based on what this thing is and what it can do. That's just absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy, Nintendo. Thank you so much for releasing these things. They are truly a love letter to fans, or to Nintendo fans.
Yeah.
Especially to us who didn't get to experience that generation. I mean, talk about the greatest Christmas gift.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I remember saying in one of our past podcasts, okay, that Nintendo won Christmas, that year.
Oh, yeah.
There was nothing else happening.
Well, they made the box,
racing,
man. It was the price of a single game. It's like, shoot, and everyone's selling this thing out, and everyone's fighting each other for it,
And they totally won Christmas, except for the fact that they shattered so many dreams of being able to get one. So hopefully they do, seriously pump these things out, and the Super NES will be available.
Well, they know the demand now, and they know how much money they can make off of this thing.
Yeah.
Saying.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I wanted to go over just a few of the releases coming out within the next week or so.
Yeah, just as a heads up, these games are coming out soon.
Okay. One I was totally baffled with because I was just pulling this up, okay, and then I see RPG Maker Fez. It says the 27th, which is dagnab today as we are recording. I was like, what? I've been waiting for this thing forever, and there was like no release date. It just said summer. Summer. It's coming out in summer. It's like, what do you mean summer? I've been waiting for this thing forever. It's been out in like Japan, and I'm just waiting for this thing. And boom, it says it's today. I was like, oh, dang.
That's fantastic.
I know what I'm doing. Okay. Also on the 27th, technically today, Valkyrie Revolution, that's related to the Valkyrie Chronicles anime series and stuff. Highly revered on the PS4. It's available for PS4, Vita, and Xbox. Oh, Xbox. Okay. On the 30th, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy going to the PS4 on the 30th. So
Come back.
That's pretty cool.
I can't wait for that. I'm seriously excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna go pick that up soon.
Yeah. Also, the 4th of July. There's a game called That's You coming out on the PS4. I saw a tiny bit of this during some of the PlayStation Live days after E3. Okay, they were showing it off, and it's like this kind of party pack game thing you do with your phone and stuff and other things.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, okay.
It had Shu in there, okay. And then something I have no idea what in the world this is. Kirby's Blowout Blast for 3DS on the 6th.
What the heck? What do you mean?
I have no idea. It's probably one of those Kirby minigame things. It's certainly not a mainline one.
Blowout Blast? Like,
Blowout
it sounds
Blast.
like
I don't know what it is. But whatever.
Oh, he should make it like a bubble pop game.
A bubble pop?
Combining powers and that kind of thing.
Where instead of eating everything, he's spitting it out.
You know those classic like bubble poppers?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like yeah. Maybe he's the bottom. He's going, or he shoots himself up.
Yeah.
Ooh, he can make like one of those brick breakers.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us.
Okay, so this has been the Gaming Twins weekly show. I guess, hey, join us next week. We're going to have another one. We also do a live discussion show where we can chat and discuss with you guys all the relevant gaming news going on. And we do that every Thursday on twitch.tv/GamingTwinsShow.
Yeah, so if you want to join us, go ahead, hit us up at our Twitch address there, and you can join us live and talk to us, and we would totally talk back to you. It's awesome sauce. Can't wait.
It's a fun weekly show. We've been doing it for a long time. It'll be fun.
So we stream every Thursday and Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time.
Yep.
Hope to see you there.
Yeah. Also, hey, if you like the video or have any comments or discussions or points or anything like that, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section down below. Go ahead and subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. So, hey, thanks for joining.
Thanks for hanging.